just received in our newspaper.
$56, and I was like, oh, cool, $33 oil.
You know what you shouldn't skimp out on?
Yeah. It's
Your
the
engine
oil. Listen, she's still purring, man. I can't say nothing about it.
And you're like, let's give her some shitty oil.
It's not shitty oil. What about if it's fine oil?
It's $33.
You don't know. What about if the oil has a good personality? Fuck you, dude.
If it had a good personality, you wouldn't be on clearance. Just throwing that out there.
All right, Rain, we ready to get going here?
We're up.
Oh, we're up.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. I didn't know I was going.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years we've been at it.
Listen, I'd want to do this right away.
Okay.
But it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
And the country has not improved at all.
Dude, honestly,
it's gotten worse.
No, it actually has.
How many times do we have to talk about this?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
We started with episode 1. And what episode would this be right now, Rain?
This is episode 187.
187. It's
That's
nothing's
186 chances.
Yeah, it really is. And listen, for the beginning, we didn't give the government a good chance because we did do 3 a week. Like, if you know,
we did not space out enough for them to enact change.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But it's been 2 full years now.
Yeah, 2 full years and nothing's improved.
Like, if I understand, like
we reduced it to 2 a week. For a while, we were doing 1. Now we reduced
We're back
it to
to
2.
2.
We're back to 2.
all I'm saying is, like, we don't even need to, like, the big changes we've brought in where, like, we should tear down the entire government. Like, I don't need that right away. I don't need that right away. But, like, even when we said, like, government workers should work from 12 to 8.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Service Ontario should be open from 12 to 8.
It's hilarious because I was, swear to God.
Wait.
What?
I forgot to start the camera.
So it's never gone?
My monologue.
Say hello to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Hi, camera.
First 2 minutes are just audio, fellas.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, I was saying that to Rain literally because she was asking me about the parking thing. Like, you know, it switches sides or whatever, and she was asking me if it was a day and the day of, would they come down and fucking give you a ticket for not switching that day? And I was like, I don't know if it would be like the exact first day, but then I was thinking about today because today is July 1st. And then she asked me that question. I'm like, well, government don't work on no holiday, bro. Government don't work on no holiday. Nah, not at all. Like, I'm like, they're off. They're off. You know what I mean?
I didn't even see cops today.
Yeah, I really barely seen cops today.
There's 2 cops outside that one house today.
Was there?
That's why I said cop.
Oh, wow.
I saw 3 today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to go get slushies, and when we were turning right on Pilette, I was like, cop.
Oh, I thought you were fucking just joking. And I was out here just...
We weren't doing anything illegal.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just out
Anytime I see a cop,
Cop.
I'm just like,
10
and 2!
Yeah.
I give me at a stoplight. 10 and 2!
10 and 2, I don't have a dab pad in my pocket. Yeah, I drive.
There is no cocaine in my trunk. We're good to go.
Yeah. I don't have unopened beer in my back seat right now. I
don't have open beer cans in my cup holder right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't bring the kids in because I wanted to drink and drive. You know what I mean?
They're waiting.
Yeah. They're at home. I left them at the beer store because I didn't want to be responsible. My wife's going to go pick them up.
She gets it.
Yeah. Also, like, I used to think a lot of people just went in for cases of which they do, but I've now noticed every time I go to the beer store, you'll see like 1 or 2 guys on the off chance, like they're never going for the case, they're going for the singles.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they're going for the singles.
Going to the beer store for the singles?
Yes, for the tall boys, and that's it. Like they'll just get literally pick up like 3 in their hand. They're standing in line, and I'm like, that's for the ride home. That's like that they just got off work. They just got off work, went to the beer store, grabbed their beer for their drive home. I knew a guy actually. He worked when I first started at my place. He worked an hour and a half, 2 hours from the shop, and every day after work, you would see him. He had the window rolled down. He'd be like, and then he's driving home. And I'm like, holy fuck. He goes,
it's a long ride.
He's like, it's an hour and a half ride. And I was like, listen, man, I'm not going to judge you. Like, you know what I mean? You know my view about that with the blue collar community.
Yeah.
This podcast will never judge you. We can't.
I can't.
I can't.
I don't think I can. I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah. Unless you get caught. But then after
that's
that,
on you.
And that's on you, brother.
So there's this guy. He was like, I got to cut down on the drinking. So I only do 6 a day. And I'm like,
from
like
what, like
every
12
day?
or like 15?
He goes, well, I just, every day after work, I go get a 6er. and I kill that before dinner. And then I don't drink again until tomorrow.
Dinner after a sixer.
Just like, so every day at around 4 o'clock, you go to the beer store, grab a 6-pack, and then kill it within the hour before you have dinner.
Yep. That's
sick. Every single day.
Yeah. Bro, I knew a guy that went every day and get a case of beer. And I was like, I had to learn and this is what I've come to, the conclusion I've come to. This gentleman shows up to work at 5. We don't start till 7. Okay? So what I've come to the conclusion of is he gets off work, goes home, gets the case of beer, smashes it, right? Has dinner, in bed by 8. It's got to be. You have to. Yeah. You have to operate like that. There's no other way of being like, because like you can only pull off a bender for so long before it becomes like, all right, bro, I need to like he's not doing this till 1 o'clock in the morning every night and then trying to go in.
No.
He's not.
He's in bed by 9:30.
Because that's what I used to think. I used to think with all these old guys I work smashing back beers. I'm like, how the fuck do you can come here and operate? I'm like, oh yeah, because you're in bed by 7:30. Because you're fucking
sleeping it off hard.
Because you're hammered after 24. Like, you know what I mean, bro? And then the funny thing is, I'll watch this guy. It's like the dude has Pepsi and then beer. So it's like there's no water in that day.
The water intake is minimal.
The water intake's very minimal. And it's like, dude, holy fuck. We always talk about that where like people get like, and there's some people. There has been one dude I've gone camping with, where he has drank and I'm like all day, like I'm watching him back smash back beer, and the dude does not change. None of his speech is fine. He's everything. Then he goes, okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here. And then and it was funny. He goes to the one guy. He goes, yeah, do you want to drive? Like I got a trailer on the back. Like you want to just drive this home for me? And the one guy, I can't name names, but the one guy goes, fuck, dude, I'm fucking hammered. I can't drive right now. And he goes, yeah, you're right. I'm good.
I'll just do it.
I'm good. I can do that.
I can tow that trailer home.
Jesus Christ, bro. Got a bow in the back? Yeah, I'll be all right.
Listen, I'm not saying you should drink and drive.
Obviously not.
No. But back when I did it recreationally.
Yeah. That's how you get away with it.
There was one. Yeah, well, it's not. I don't do it professionally.
Say that to the cop. I got a license for that.
There was one time someone else had volunteered to DD.
God bless.
But then
they did not DD.
They got a little too drunk.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not sure if you were there, but so they could no longer drive. And someone goes, "Oh, just give Chase your keys."
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
And I got us home.
Well, no, dude, that's the problem. Like,
I was just so good at it. I don't.
You just need to get home. And listen, what are you gonna do? Not be responsible?
I gotta drop off 8 dudes in the 6-seater car.
Yeah.
And get home. That's the only
dudes in the trunk.
Dudes in the trunk. Guys volunteering to drive trunk. We have 3 open seats.
Yeah. 3 perfect. By the way, not cramped. Not cramped. I'm like, I kind of just like the vibe back there. I don't know.
It's nice, dark.
Yeah.
You're not really sure which way you're going to go next.
But, like, that's the fun of it. Mm-hmm. That's the fun of it. When you're drunk and then you get in the trunk of a car and it's like, it's a very different experience. Because I had a great time. When we went to McDonald's, holy.
Pop the trunk. Come on. 20 nuggets.
I need 20 nuggets. Give me 20 nuggets right now. I want to eat them in the back of this fucking trunk. If I don't get 20 nuggets in the back of here right now, I'll be fucking livid.
I'm going to cause a scene in the trunk.
Yeah, I am going to cause a fucking scene, bro. I would cause a scene too. I'd be like, you'd be like, yo, guys, shut the fuck up. And then like you got pulled over or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, but you guys get the nuggets. Like, as long as you got the nuggets, that's all I really care about.
I'll be quiet as long as I get 20 nuggets in the trunk.
Yeah,
slip them behind the seat.
I still think about that when you did open it while you were ordering, and there was a bunch of people behind us that seen that I was in the back of a trunk, and I came and said hi, and then fucking shut the fucking thing again. Got back in. I shut it. Those people didn't know what to fucking think, bro. Those people were like, "Is this guy? No, he's willingly going back there. Okay.
He wants to be in there. That's his spot.
He's fine." The funny thing is, you know what I think about all the time? It's such a weird thing. When I was in the back of your trunk, I do remember losing a nice button-up shirt back there.
Oh, you know why? Because someone else threw up on it?
No, I remember why.
Yeah.
I remember why I threw it back there, but there's sometimes I think about that, and I'm like, God, I missed that fucking shirt, dude. God,
I threw it out.
No, honestly, I don't blame you.
Because no one told me there was a vomit shirt in my trunk. But one day, months later, the smell came through this. I'm like, there's something dead in my car.
Yeah. It's my old McNuggets. No, it was the other gentleman's throw up.
It was vomit on a shirt.
It was vomit on a shirt. There was a lot of vomit going around.
How many times did you guys throw up on something I own?
I never threw
and
up.
not say it.
I've never threw up.
It happened. Well, I know you didn't.
I'm an
How
adult.
many times did you throw up on my shit? And not like when Cam threw up on my folding bed on the couch, and they were like, "Let's just fold it up and not say anything." And then a year later, my mom unfolds this couch, and there's just dried vomit in the sheets.
God, that has got to be the worst.
It was the worst.
It's funny. It's funny, like finding out.
Oh, was it?
Like
it wasn't for me.
Well, no, but like you know what I mean. Like
it's twice I had to discover vomit.
Like imagining like someone throwing up and just being like, I'll do that after. You know, I'll do that after.
There was 6 dudes in that living room. Yeah. Not a single one were like, probably mentioned that.
Cam to fucking throw up. No.
They cleaned up the armrest. Kinda.
Yeah. Kinda. Well, that fucking happens, brother. Mm-hmm. There's not much you can do there.
No.
Like, you know, it's that or like you live in a major city, there's shit on the street. It says that. Remember like New York had that problem?
There was an app in San Francisco where you could report shit on the street, and they had to shut it down because there was shit on it on a lot of street.
They're like, oh, that's human shit. Nice.
There's a lot of shit on these streets. Maybe we should not be reporting these.
Yeah, and everyone was like, let's do an app. Crash the app. Just crash it.
How is the entire thing of Fifth Avenue covered in shit?
Yeah, working for the city here, you're good. You're trimming like bushes and changing garbages and
hanging
shit.
out at the beach.
Yeah, you fucking do one of those cities, you're literally be like,
you better. How much does a city of New York worker get paid?
That's a good question, bro.
There's a maintenance crew for the city of New York, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh well, there's got to be. That city's so fucking big, bro. There's got to be.
City worker hourly.
City workers make $34.71. That's American.
That's not bad.
Is it? Okay. What do we got? Monthly. Actually, that's not terrible. Wow. I mean, you got to think they're in a major city though, and everything is I mean,
our city workers get $32 an hour.
Do they?
Yeah. We should go work for the city.
I mean, they don't do much.
They don't do anything at all. No, I'm not kidding.
That's what I mean.
I'm not kidding. I went to school with a bunch of them. They did not do anything ever. Like if they had to do patch jobs or roads, they just drive around until they found a real bad one and then patch it.
Yeah.
And then be like,
yeah,
that's an 8-hour shift.
Yeah. Do you know what I've noticed too?
Yeah.
There's 2 major patches near mine where I know they keep coming back to fix it. Like
I know exactly.
You know
what
exactly.
You're talking about.
Yes, because you'll
on Graham Maris?
Yeah.
Right by where they put those bar things?
Yeah. You notice as you're driving on it, like after a few times, like you can tell, like obviously it may probably have but every few months you'll see like they put a fresh new patch on.
Because they don't do it right.
That's what I'm saying.
They literally they got the hot box truck, they pull up, they grab a couple shovels full and just throw it in. And they're like, good to go.
It's so crazy.
Like that's not how you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's how they did it on the Ambassador Bridge too. That's kind of just like if there was a hole in the road, you just see a guy with a couple shovels full of asphalt in the back of his truck, and he kind of just scraped it off the back and then road safe, and then take off.
Put fucking like sod.
Like you're supposed to clean that bitch out completely. Like get everything out of there.
Yeah.
Put down a sealant. Put down hot asphalt.
Yeah.
And then roll it. And then everyone's just like cold patch.
Because I was gonna
cold patch,
dude. Because I was gonna say sometimes like you'll scroll through like Instagram Reels or whatever, and you'll see like the guys where they have like the box and they're pouring the hot asphalt in. Like that guy's trying to follow the line and do it. I'm like, see, that guy looks like he's doing it properly.
Nah, fuck it, cold patch. It works every time.
Dudes are just out here throwing shit in the back, stomping on it, dude. When like I was telling you about like. I think I've told this before, but obviously when I got almost hit by that one guy in the truck and he fucking ran through that stop sign, and then I tell the city worker and he's like, oh, dude, this is like probably the 4th one we've replaced today. Like this happens all the time. And I'm like, God damn, bro. You're just out here getting ready for putting up new stop signs, fucking fixing roads halfway.
When I do eventually give up, I probably will just get a job at the city.
Yeah. Well, do a better fucking job on the roads. You know,
I won't.
Set the example.
I'm not going to change.
Set the example.
Years of precedent they've had. I'm not going to change the place around. I'm there. That's my ride it out.
You think so?
You're just gonna come in and change tradition?
Yeah, man. No,
What the
I'm the new
fuck.
guy.
You can just set an example. Set an example. Be like, listen, guys,
much
I'm
work.
sick and tired of people literally having to get their shocks or put the suspension in their car, guys.
Listen. I'll get in the city. I'll do a proper job on that one in Grand Maris and then quit.
Honestly, I would actually be fine with that. I'm not even upset with that.
Okay, listen.
Wait.
Yeah.
Central Road 2, please.
Okay, listen. I need whoever listens to this, just tell me which ones we need to do.
Yeah.
I'll get the job. I'll do it right, and we're good for 5 years.
Yeah. I'll pay you cash. How much for cash?
If you give me $50 plus my hourly rate from the city, I'll do it.
It's like when I walk
I'll
in.
do it.
Yeah. I walk into Best Buy and be like, listen, dude, if I give you cash for this iPad, though, like, how much? And he's like, look, it does not. Like, it's the same price, brother.
I can't barter with you.
I go to the city worker. I'm like, listen, bro, I'll cash to fucking fill this hole. It's like, dude,
That'll
you actually
work.
you pay already for it.
No, like they'd be like, oh yeah, we'll be there today.
Yeah.
Like if you cornered a city worker in a Tim Hortons,
Yeah.
it was like, listen, man, my road's bad as fuck. I'll give you each $100 if you do the whole road proper. They will come.
Yeah. It's like what I noticed too.
Bribe your city officials.
Bribe your city workers.
Title of this episode.
Yeah. Bribe your city workers. Yeah. Bro, like it's also like you have like some of these roads that they do end up fixing, like, you know, they'll spend like a year on, like, I don't know, I'm just using Francois as an example. It may not be it. But then you'll drive down those roads like 2 years later after they got done, and you're like, there's major cracks in these. Like,
Oh yeah.
ginormous cracks, just gone.
I'm trying to get all my neighbors on board to get them to repave my road, just because I want them to do my driveway for free.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't really give a shit about the road.
The city does that though a little bit, don't they? If they have to wreck some of the driveway, they'll replace it for you.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. Actually, I won't tell that on the podcast, but you can get it. So they basically have to repave your driveway.
Oh. Was it when you had to do your dad's? That was just you guys though. That wasn't like city shit, was it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't know. Whatever, bro. I'm just asking.
No. Okay. So like, if the company comes to do the roadway,
Right.
and they're, you can ask them to do your driveway, but you got to pay for it,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid for him to show up.
My taxes.
My tax. I'm a taxpayer. I love when people say that to the officers. Like, listen, buddy, I pay your
fucking salary.
I pay your fucking.
That gun, I own it. Give it here. Give it here. I paid for that.
Me reaching for the gun I own on the officer on his hip.
I loved all those memes.
I
where it was
loved
like
them.
me reaching for the officer's service weapon, and it's one of those like sticky hands.
Yeah. I like the memes too, where it's like me trying to practice how to get my wallet out faster for the officer. Yeah. And let me practice. Me practicing fucking be quick with it.
Here you go.
Yeah. Here you go, officer. I don't want you to, I know you're a hard.
Don't want to waste your time.
Don't want to waste your time. Just
Don't want to waste your time.
Just have it ready.
And when they have the gun in the waistband, but they reach for the wallet.
Those memes are fucking insane.
I saw one where it was like a Skyrim objective marker right on the police gun, just on the hip.
God, yeah, you would have to get that. You bring your I don't know if Rick in The Walking Dead got the python from like the station. Like, I wonder if they were handing out different like things, and then he just walked in one day and he's like, "Look, I think this is gonna be my service weapon."
I brought this from home.
I bring my crossbow. I'm like, I think this get. They're like, you can't
I'll
shoot a
keep it in the
perp
cruiser.
down. You can't shoot a perp down like that. Like, what are you talking about? This would stop him instantly.
Put one of these through your legs, you're gonna stop.
Put a fucking arrow blade through his shin bone.
He's gonna.
He's
drop.
not moving, bruh.
He's
That
not.
perp's down. It's like, bro, he literally
You shattered
jaywalked.
every bone.
He jaywalked. I'll tell you, you think he's gonna be jaywalking now with an arrow through his fucking leg?
Idiot.
Yeah. Do it through the femur.
I think in the comics it was like his dad's gun or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was-
His dad's service weapon.
Yes.
It
Because
is.
no one else in that department was rocking.
That's what I'm
revolvers.
trying to get at. Like
Like when they do the flashbacks, No one else was rocking revolvers.
Like, it would be wild, like, if you're doing, like, a standoff, like, you're like, get your hands on the fucking ground, and then you look over and you're like, Rick, what the fuck, man? Like, you got some dude. He's like this.
6-inch python.
Dude, I have 2 hands on my Glock. What are you fucking... This guy's got 1 hand. There's no recoil. When he shoots this thing, 0 recoil
None.
off the fucking gun.
You know, we always talk shit about that, but then there was that video of the fucking 9-year-old shooting a python with 1 hand.
What, you mean...
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that
it's
little
kinda
girl.
like Rick might just be able to do that.
I don't know, bro, because...
Not accurately. No
Not
way he's
that-
doing that accurately.
Well, I mean, like, if you think about when he holds the gun, like, when he holds it like this. Buddy, the eye, you're like...
he
It's not
can see
like
where the barrel's pointing.
Yeah, buddy.
He can see where the barrel's
You
pointing.
got a curved vision. Yeah, that curved vision. Where's the curve? But you know what I mean? But, like...
Shout out Flat Earth Guatemala.
Shout out
They were
Flat-
live today. I didn't get a chance.
Oh, fuck. That's unfortunate. But you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. And also, I just want to say, if someone ever on the force did some shit like this, they would immediately get written off. There's no way their superior would see that and be like, listen, Dan, there was kids there today. You can't be fucking holding weapons. You can't be holding fucking weapons like that, bro.
Hey, man, I don't even know how you made that shot,
Yeah.
but don't ever do that again. I thought you were just aiming wherever. I
Yeah.
just thought you were aiming in that direction, but you hit him in the face.
Yeah, you nailed him, bro. Like, don't be fucking doing that shit.
Like it was $8.
Like, I had to
You
go
didn't need
I had to go to HR and talk to them about this, which I couldn't even imagine what police HR is. Like,
well, it's just other cops.
just other cops just being like, listen, you can't be just flashing your badge every time you want a free hot dog at the Canadian Tire stand. Like, you know what I mean?
I was at Canadian Tire yesterday.
Yeah?
The hot dog stand was there.
Was it?
Unfortunately, I had an air conditioner on my shoulder, so I was like, fuck.
I now no longer have an air conditioner on my shoulder. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm walking by. I was like, do I drop the air conditioner in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Do I walk
for this-
all the way to the back of the parking lot with my car?
Oh, man, I'm glad those hot dog stands are still rolling.
It's so good.
Like, there was a lot of even, like, trucks like that at Toronto. We were in Toronto this weekend, but it was, like, all stuff like that. We were looking for that
How was
beaver
the
tail.
tea?
The T? Oh,
Toronto.
Toronto.
That's what cool people call Toronto.
What fucking people are you talking?
Construction workers.
The T?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard of someone
T.O.
say that. I was like, that's tight.
I'm gonna say
It's
Jesus
usually
Christ.
T.O. It's never just T. It's either the
They're
sick
calling
or
it the
T.O.
tea.
Yeah,
I
the
was
T.
like,
the
that's
T?
sick.
What, they spilling tea?
I don't know, man.
What the
He said the tea, and I was like, that's hard.
fuck? Their
like
roads
that.
are. We talked about bad roads. Those roads are fucking.
Oh my god. yeah.
Oh fuck, they're dog shit. I don't even think the city gets a chance, dude. It was funny because they're having the
Pride Parade?
no the soccer. What's
Oh,
next year? The Euro
the World Cup or something?
World Cup or something. Toronto's hosting it, but it's funny.
Toronto's hosting the World Cup.
No, something
It's
soccer.
some-
I don't know anything about
just-
soccer,
can you
but
try
they're
to
having
search-
some soccer
Just
championship
yeah,
there.
it's like something to do with sports. But anyways, my point is like the Gardner Express is like their
Yeah.
expressway. So they're now like gonna be trying to like repair it all, and it's funny that it just takes.
Oh, it is the World Cup. I was
It
right.
is the World
Let's
Cup.
go.
It's funny that it just takes something like that where they're like, listen, we got till next year to fucking start building this shit. Like we
It's
got
like those FIFA stadiums, man.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They literally need slave labor, or they can't get it done.
Yeah.
There's nothing on earth that you're like, we have to use slaves. There's no other option.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's fund this with billions of dollars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's funny with those roads that they're just like, oh shit, we're gonna host something here. Never mind, we gotta get it. It's like when Gavin Newsom got rid of the homeless, and then when the Prime Minister or the Chinese,
Rid of the homeless?
not got rid of. I should have worded it
What
differently.
do you do with them?
He made them disappear. No, I'm.
Oh, he sent them to London.
He sent them. No. Gavin Newsom is the governor of California.
Oh,
But,
he sent them to New York, who sent them here that we sent to London.
Probably something like that. It's probably something like that. But you know what? When the president of China was coming to visit, he like cleaned up.
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole-
he just shipped them
Yeah,
out.
he just shipped them
Yes.
out. He just cleaned them all out.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
I'm saying they're just doing that with this now. They're like, holy shit, we're gonna have people come play fucking kick a ball here. Jesus Christ, fix the roads. Like, fix them.
I kept talking about how, like, last year and this year, actually, Windsor's construction budget was the same as Toronto's, and we're like, oh my god, that's crazy. What if Toronto's construction budget's just shit? Like, what if it's just real low?
I believe it's probably like I'll look at some of the things like the under like bridges and like overpass and shit like that. I'm like, this thing is falling apart, dude. I was sitting there.
No one's taking care of this.
Like just because like I mean, when you're driving, you're just looking out the window, and then like if you're driving through the city, it's just like a lot of it is like just broken off pieces of shit. Like I can see the rebar in that.
Every building, no matter what time of year you go, every building has construction on it.
Good.
Oh yeah,
It's constant. That whole city's constantly under construction.
Has to be.
it has to be.
Nothing ever gets finished.
Has to be.
You got to leave unfinished projects there.
And that's why they get paid more than I do.
Yeah. You got to build
It
skyscrapers. Yeah. But it is funny to me, like just being like, shit, dude, we got to clean these roads up. We're gonna have a lot of traffic in here.
It's because they're too confusing, so they had to clean it up, make it easier to understand, because there's gonna be so many foreigners here.
Probably. That seems right. Yeah.
Big arrow signs.
Big arrows. That way. You want to
A
go watch?
soccer ball and an arrow.
Dude, you cannot get confused. Like this.
Can't make this any easier, man.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, like every 50 yards, it's another one. Still this way. Still this way.
Don't. No. Here.
Yeah, it's a big X with a soccer ball.
Like the off-ramp.
Not this one.
Not that one.
Then a soccer ball with a check mark. This one. This one you get off. Boom.
Like 4 of those.
Yeah.
4 of those on the off-ramp. 2 on each side, so you can't miss it.
Yeah. You're not missing it, brother. You're gonna miss it.
Big flashing lights.
Yeah. But that. Yeah. No. I don't know, man. Like that. Yeah. It was all right. I was there. But it always like even being there for a little bit. I don't know if you feel that. Because we talk shit about Windsor a lot. Mm-hmm. There are some times where I'm like, whew, thank God we are back. Like, as soon as you get back, you're like, just like.
It's because cities suck.
Yeah.
And we live on a smaller, like, town.
It is. But, I mean, like, Windsor's starting to get slowly.
That's why it's sucking more and more, which is why we're complaining more and more.
You know, we were, like, ranked in, I don't know if it's Canada or
3 for drug consumption?
No, not that. It was just, like, one of the unhappiest places to live.
Oh, yeah. We were, like top 5.
Yeah. It was top 5 or something. I think Windsor was, like, second or third.
Windsor, Ontario.
Sarnia's first. Sarnia's first. It makes
no
sense.
one's arguing that.
Because Sarnia fucking constantly smells like pollution. Have you ever been to Sarnia?
Yeah, no, I've been to Sarnia for tournaments.
It sucks.
Sarnia and
sucks.
fucking London. I think it was like Sarnia, London, then Windsor.
blows.
London really does.
Something about London, I'm just like, this place sucks.
I did go to London one time for like a little, like, and I was like, man, we could have just stayed at home and did this. Like, we didn't.
It's just so like dreary. Like, there's nothing good about it.
Yeah.
I've never been there once where it was sunny out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I actually, that may be factual. I think I was only there in the nighttime. Like, I swear, I don't think I ever see daytime.
I went there for FOCO 2 years in a row.
What the fuck is that?
It's like fake homecoming.
Fake homecoming?
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
even know that's a thing.
London's weird as shit. Nelk was there one time, but
Nelk was at FOCO?
or HOCO?
HOCO?
I can't remember now.
It's like just a fake homecoming thing?
It was just a big
party?
university party. Yeah, but Nelk was there one year. I was there, but they would not let me in the party they were in. Probably because I didn't go to school there, and I knew no one in there.
I mean, whatever.
Losers.
Yeah. I mean, it was like us going to the frats. It was.
You go to university? College.
Dude, every time I lied, I was just like, bro, my girl's already in there. She has all my shit. And then they were like, oh, okay.
You brought a girl? Come in.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it was. Bro, that's what it was. And then you were just like, yeah, no, dude, I don't know. I don't go to school here.
They wouldn't even let me in the university.
Yeah. We talked about too recently though about the like how Windsor had a frat, but then like they got all disbanded. Like hilarious.
Did they get rid of all frats? Because I drove by the second frat house and they took all their frat signs down, and it kind of made me sad.
Windsor probably had to have a ban on it at that point. Like those guys were saying some wild shit in that group chat.
Yeah, but like if you looked at anyone's group chat around that time,
that's probably bless you by the way. But yeah, no, it's like it was so done.
Number 3?
Did you ever hear that?
Number 3 for drug consumption?
No, for the most unhappy places.
Dude, we're third for unhappy and drug consumption in Canada?
We're top 5. We're number 3 in the top 5 unhappiest places in Ontario.
North Bay? North Bay second? Fuck you.
The worst place, London, Ontario.
That makes sense, bro. That adds up.
The murder capital of North America?
London, North Bay, Windsor,
Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah.
And St. John, New Brunswick. That one's actually kind of surprising. New Brunswick is pretty rare.
Yeah, I was very surprised by New Brunswick.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect New Brunswick to be in there. You think like Manitoba.
These are the most happiest. That place, wherever that is.
Never even heard of it. That's how happy
Milton.
it is.
I feel like I heard of Milton.
Halton Hills.
Heard of that.
Clarington. Burlington.
Burlington? Maybe. I don't know.
Looks lovely.
You know how I know those places are happy? Because I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I've really
Yeah,
never
they don't
heard of them.
complain much.
Yeah, well, you're not hearing about them all the time.
They're minding their own business. That's
Yeah,
why they're happy.
Yeah, they're out here.
We're just out here like, fuck Detroit, fuck London. All those places fucking suck.
We're like, God, wouldn't want to live there. But then I was gone to a major city. I'm like, oh, thank God,
Thank God I don't live here.
God, I don't live
They
here.
didn't even ask the people in Toronto.
Yeah, they know. They know. They're like, don't waste your time with that one. But like, Toronto has just so many fucking bodies, bro.
There's too many people there, dude.
There's just so many bodies. Everyone living on top of each other.
Yeah.
But like, God, that one homie went and seen.
Yeah,
Oh.
my aunt's mom. Ugh, fucking.
Like-
I mean, okay. Granted, she lived in Vermont in like a stunning farmhouse with like fucking. I don't even know how much an acre is, but probably like 4 acres of land. Like big fucking property, big house. And then when her husband passed, she sold it and moved to Toronto so that she could be closer to my aunts. So of
Mistake.
course her fucking house was gonna be beautiful.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's Toronto beautiful. So
Yeah.
it's small and tall, but fucking stunning
Bro.
inside.
The stairway, bro. I was walking up these stairs, bro, and literally like there's glass that separates it from the kitchen or whatever. I'm walking up. Swear to God, my shoulder is touching the wall. My shoulder's touching the glass as I'm walking up these stairs. That's how narrow it is, bro.
Yeah, and then like the bathroom,
There's 3 bathrooms in this place.
two
you'd be
are
like-
down the hall from each other,
Yeah,
and then one's in the basement.
one's in the basement. By the way, beautiful, all matte black. Beautiful, bro. Looks stunning. Like this house, like you'd be like, Jesus Murphy, bro.
It's a nice house.
I didn't want to
Fucking-
sit anywhere.
Blaze, the way Blaze said it, really like put it into perspective. He's like, that is probably the smallest yet most expensive house you've ever been in.
Yeah, dead ass,
Yeah.
bro. Like everything was like, I didn't even want to sit on the chairs. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to sit on these.
I'm not allowed in here.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I don't know if I want to sit on these.
I don't
fucking
think I'm
goddamn
allowed to be in
chairs.
here.
Even my aunt's house is really fucking nice, especially for a Toronto house, and they're
Yeah,
tearing it
well,
down
they're
to the foundation and rebuilding it.
Yeah, she's making it eco-friendly home.
Yeah, the house is gonna run itself entirely. They're
That
hippies.
sounds like so much money.
It,
That
Oh,
sounds like
bro,
so
we got
much
a.
money.
I'm just gonna say this. We got a tour of where her aunt works. Okay,
It looks like you're at Google.
bro. It's
What
it's
should she do?
it's right next book
She's-
publishing, right?
She's like the final stop after a writer writes a book. She's the final stop, and she like does the layout of books and stuff.
Like an editor.
Yes, but also no. Like she edits, but then she just does the formatting and stuff
Yeah,
of books.
yeah. It's bro. I mean, like
Why don't we have that gig?
bro. We walked in.
She's
okay.
smart as shit though.
There was probably, swear to God, 4 like because obviously she has a card, like it's all card in. We get in. There's like a fucking code for the get into the elevator, code to get in the building, like the floor. Then it's you get up to 1 floor, but it's 3. Like they take up 3 floors. So we go in. No one's in this place, by the way, because it's the weekend. So she is giving us.
I also realized I'm gonna edit out the name because we weren't supposed to be there, but you can keep telling the story.
Okay, I will. Okay. So we get a rat like, dude. I mean, then she goes, "Oh yeah, just take whatever book you want." And we're like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, let's replace. Take whatever book." Dude, like everywhere, bro. They're on 1 fucking floor. There was 3 break rooms.
Dude,
What?
there's no way to even describe
I
it.
don't know
It
how to
literally
even-
felt
I'm
like
not-
we were
I-
at Google.
I
It was
wish
crazy.
I wish I took a video, bro, to show you, bro. Like you walk in, this as soon as you walk into it, so there's a bunch of there's a seating area, a desk over here, bro, and then there's stairs that go down to the other floor. So it's all in with itself. You just look out. You're looking at the Rogers Center, where the Blue Jays play. You're looking at it right there. She's like
CN
right in the
Tower.
middle of downtown. The CN Tower's right there. There's like a park you can see where they like host books, and then you have some guy in a tent down there at the park. And then you're just walking around this place, and she's like, "Well, now let's go down and we'll look at this." At the other floor, another 3 break rooms. I'm like, look at all these fucking mugs. These mugs look more expensive than any of the shit that I have here. Like, holy
She
fuck.
was like walking through. She's like, yeah, like this is where like, you know, marketing, like this is all marketing. This is all sales representatives and like walking through everything. And then she was like, and this is our kitchen. This is our coffee maker. You guys want a coffee? Here, get a coffee. Fucking showing us this immaculate fucking kitchen. Takes us 3 steps down the hall. Here's our smaller kitchen. Shows me another gigantic kitchen.
Yeah,
It's
all on
fucking
1 floor,
insane.
bro. There's
Oh,
like,
and then she brings us back to like the offices, and she's like, okay, so this entire bookshelf is all free books. You guys can take whatever you want here. And then she was like, honestly, it doesn't really matter why, because all of the halls are bookshelves with all brand new released books. So she was like, honestly, whatever. If you're walking by, you see a book you like, grab it. Just let me write it down and I'll replace it for you. Like it was anything we wanted, we could have.
It was like,
wow, what did you grab? A picture book?
Yeah, I did. I grabbed a coloring book, and then no, bro, but it was like it was insane. It was honestly like I like even touching everything in there. I'm like I shouldn't be in here, bro. Like holy fuck, it's honestly a beautiful place, and I'm like I work in a shop. Yeah.
I work in the mud.
I work in the dirt. But no, bro, it's like that shit's crazy to me because like that's my first time I've ever seen something like that. And it's like, doesn't she only go to the office like what, twice a week or something like that?
Whenever she feels like it. Like if
I go every day, no problem.
If it's a nice
nicer
day,
than my house.
she bikes there, so she'll bike there and whatever. But if it's like rainy, she'll just work from home.
Oh my god.
Aaron works from home every day.
Yeah, right. But like, God, what if like, dude. That part was like just seeing that, like being like, this is where you come in every day, dude. These boardrooms, these bro, like you're getting some shit done in that boardroom. You know what I mean? Like, these chairs, bro. The chairs in this boardroom, they were each cost
MacBooks everywhere.
MacBooks,
like Macs, iMacs,
yeah,
like the whole fucking things everywhere.
Bro, double monitored up, bro. Holy shit, bro.
I'll never step foot in a building like that.
No.
In my life.
And I was like, bro, there's no way I'm ever going to be allowed back in this place again.
We should get office jobs.
You think so?
Why not?
I don't think we're office
I
people.
think we're the personalities for an office job.
This is where she first brought us in. This is where after an author writes a book, they bring it to them and they talk about what they're going to do with it. Yeah. This is where we stepped foot, right?
And right behind there is the stairs, right? Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like this is where we walked in at.
All glass.
She works there?
Yes.
That's sick.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
That's tight.
That
makes sense with the amount of money then.
Yeah. And that's all I'm saying, bro. Like I was like, dude.
Yeah, see, and this is what I was saying. The hallways are all bookshelves.
Yeah.
And then in between are little seating areas.
Dude, they're everywhere.
You can work
all
there
over
if you
this
feel
place.
like it. If you don't want to sit at your immaculate desk, go sit on a picnic bench. Why not?
Yeah.
I want an office job.
Bro, I had to go to the fucking bathroom, and she was like, oh, the bathroom's down that way. I'm like, I honestly got him scared I'll get lost. Like, I was dead ass scared I'm fucking going to get lost in this place. I'm going to be walking
Those are
around.
the staircases. Books everywhere. It just smells like book.
Dude, it smells like a fucking library. Like, oh my God. But like, dude, these printers, like I seen these giant ass printers, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, how much you think one of these motherfuckers cost? Like
$20,000.
Probably 25 maybe for a nice printer like that. I don't know. I'm not a fucking. There's like a dude on like Instagram or TikTok. I don't know. I always see him on Instagram, but he collects books. Like this dude just like, all right, this is a 18th century Bible, and it's like Jesus Christ, like bro, this thing's like humongous, and they'll be like, this book costs about 15 grand. You're like 15 grand? Like yeah, dude. I'm like, oh shit. Or like the Lord of the Rings, but it looks like this. Like the book's the size of this table, bro. And he's like, some dude's like,
dude, some of those versions of the Lord of the Rings are so cool.
I'm like, bro, they do. Oh, some of them do look cool. Do you know what I'm talking about, or no? You don't know this guy?
No.
Raine, can you try and search up this book collecting guy? Because like you would, I don't know. Just see if you can find. I'll know what he looks like. He's bald with a white beard, which looks like a guy that should like
collect books.
Like you know what I mean? Like he's like. I don't know. It's just so I'm just so interested in it because you'll talk about it. You'll be like, oh no, yeah, we're definitely not gonna find him.
What else does he do?
Book collecting old dude.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I gotta start remembering. Yeah, him. This fucking guy. But he has like crazy books, Chase. Here, hold on. Let me turn this up a bit.
Read Moon.
Hey.
Wow.
Like,
I've seen this guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? He has some of these fucking crazy ass books. Like, and you're like, oh.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh, he's got the Divine Comedy tight. That's the book they used to hold up our camera.
Really?
Or our projector.
That's so funny to think about. Full circle, baby. Happy 2 years.
Woo!
But like, this dude is fucking, I don't know.
This guy looks like he'd be fun to just talk to.
His voice is nice. I don't know why when he talks about books, I don't mind it at all.
He's edgy.
Like, look at this.
Books.
See those books where when you open them, there's this cool painting on the side? Those are called 4-edge paintings. Wait till you see what happens when I open these two books. And I want you to tell me which one's your favorite. First of all, let's start with this copy of Harry Potter, The Chamber of Secrets.
Is that as loud as it goes,
Now,
Jake?
it has a pretty cool sparkly star design on it, but when I open it, you will see something happen. Whoa.
What?
On the movie right there. That is cool. But not only do you see a 4-inch painting here, but you do on the side.
Oh.
Salazar Slytherin right there.
That's
And
so fucking cool.
on the other side, the basilisk right there.
Oh, cool.
That's so fucking cool, bro.
So,
Hold on, wait for this big. I want to see this big book, bro. Oh,
how cool is that? That's the Harry Potter book. Now, you look at it and you just see, this is actually a Bible from the 1800s. You see this gorgeous gilt, gold edges, but watch what happens. Wow, that blue is
That's
so
it?
cool.
that was it. Yeah, I didn't fucking think it was gonna be that.
I
curious.
love that girl who paints like on the side of books.
Mm-hmm.
I never even
Scenes-
heard of this girl. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
She paints on the side of books.
she did one of the Lord of the Rings for the Balrog. Sick as fuck.
Oh, that's cool.
Sick as fuck. And
You know who this is? No.
girl who paints on side of books.
Boom. A lot of people probably do it.
Probably, yeah.
Is this her though?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
Doesn't
know,
look
but
like
it's
it.
not letting me skip, and I'm already not interested anymore.
Wow. Dude, you have problems.
yeah, her attention
Just
span, bro.
saying, dude, I'm fucking bored. Show me immediately.
Oh well, that's
That's literally art. It takes a while.
Don't care.
I don't,
That's
care.
actually-
I don't care about this book though. So
I think this is pretty cool drawing. though. You don't think so?
What was the book?
I
you
want to
said?
see Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings painting on
Lord of the
book.
Rings book paint.
Book paint. Book. They have book paint only for Lord of the Rings though.
This. This. Which one?
Yeah, which one, Chase? I don't know what.
I'm looking for the Balrog. That's cool though.
That one is cool.
Siege of Gondor.
None of these.
Looking for a giant demon with a flame whip. There it is.
Wow.
Oh, it's the same
It is
girl.
same.
It's the same.
It
girl.
is her.
Ah, yes. See, this one lets me skip.
Look how cool that is.
Wow. That is pretty cool.
Look, there's Gandalf fighting it.
Oh wow.
I can only imagine how crispy that book's gonna be when you open it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
sick,
That
man.
is fucking sick. It's funny that people just end up fucking doing this shit.
Thick ass book.
That is
Yeah,
a
that is a
thick ass
thick-ass
book,
book,
man.
bro.
Fuck.
They made 4 movies out of that book.
Because it was all just
Maybe
one.
3 movies. Man, I can't remember how many. I've watched them 100 times.
The movies. I gotta watch those. I've never seen them.
You've never seen them?
Never. I said I would watch them too.
Oh, you gotta. I finished Game of Thrones yesterday. You gotta watch Lord of the Rings for me now.
You finished Game of Thrones finally?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last season's kind of shitty, but what are you gonna do?
You know the first 5 episodes? 3
Of-
episodes?
Of the season 8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I liked.
You did like it? You
Yeah.
didn't feel like they were rushing it? Did you feel like they were rushing
No.
it a lot? No?
No, there was a good lead up to the Battle of the Dead.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
That was good. And then the rest of it, I was like, why are you doing this?
yeah. It's also crazy that Jon Snow was just on a fucking dragon, being like, "Oh, fucking take on."
I'm
this."
about to ram this other dragon with my dragon. Fuck you.
But yeah, especially because that, like, especially the scene where the dead do pull out that dragon,
Yeah.
out of the fucking water.
was cool.
That's a dude.
That was cool.
That's a badass scene because I knew that was gonna happen too.
Yeah, well, there's a dead dragon.
There's a
You
dead
think the
dragon.
guy who can revive the dead's not going to try and revive it?
Yeah, he was like, "This is gonna be OP as fuck." It is wild that, like, also with why can't I remember the cripple guy's name? Bran. Yes, Bran. When Bran was like, his brother comes up to him because, like, at that point he didn't see Jon Snow till since season 1.
I know.
Well,
He
did
saw him, but they didn't speak.
Yeah. But he sees him finally, and he goes, he tells him, like, "Bro, oh, I'm sorry that I was never, sorry I didn't come when you needed me the most." He was like, then he just looks at him and he goes, "You were right where you needed to be."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, bro."
Yeah.
God.
Because he was.
Because he was, bro. He had to do it. But it is kind of wild that he had to find out that he was fucking his aunt or whatever for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
They waited a while to tell him.
They waited a long time. A lot of people knew before, and then, like, he found out, and they were still
Like,
yeah,
I'd already done it.
Like, Bro, and then when he kills her though,
Yeah.
when he killed like,
Spoilers.
well, I mean, it's Game of They're already because now they're making the House of Dragons a big thing.
I'm not gonna watch it.
No, I don't blame you.
I'm not gonna. Watch
I watched
don't care.
I watched the first season, but I was just like, I think I did it too soon because like I couldn't like I had to get away from like the lords and ladies. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, there's some of that talking where I was like,
Buddy, I literally just watched them dismantle the government. Why would I go like, okay, let's see how they got there?
yeah. And like they fucked King's Landing up, bro.
I didn't like. Why'd she do that?
But her whole goal the entire time was to not do that.
Literally every advisor she ever had
Yeah.
was like, we're going to try and take the city without killing thousands of innocent people.
Yeah.
And she showed up and was like, I'm going to burn all these motherfuckers to death right now.
Yeah. Well, like that too, and she was mad at the queen or whatever, but it's like, bro, at that point, that wasn't even about the queen.
That was
like,
not. You could have just
yeah.
flown right there and burned the castle down.
Really? Yeah.
If you were going to do that anyway, if you just burned the castle down, like Red Keep,
Yeah.
I feel like the rest of the city would have surrendered.
Yeah. They probably would have. And also, it is like, why, like, so many people did advise her. And also, like, when, why can't, Tywin? Not Tywin, right? Tywin? Maybe.
Tywin's the dad Lannister.
Oh, okay. Tyrion. Yeah, Tyrion, when he was like, he finally took off his pin and he like wasn't going to help her anymore or whatever.
After she killed thousands of innocent people.
After she killed innocent people, right? But I'm just like, yeah, dude, you're advising, like if people are looking at your track career, not the greatest. Also, it's funny that they're like, we'll just name him advisor again because now he's like, you're gonna make up for everything you did. Like, buddy, if this was a resume, like if this job, you got to put in a resume for this job, they'd be like, we may call you back, but like, we're not calling this fucking guy back.
I like
right?
when they were like, here's the entire history of the war.
Yeah.
Of the wars after Robert Baratheon died, and he goes, "What'd he say about me?" And he goes, "Oh, he didn't even mention you." I'm like, he kind of did play a big part in this.
Yeah, he did.
He kind of did, though.
He did play a big part, but it is like, I don't know. It's just
I feel like you could do like Cliff Notes.
yeah. Also, it was crazy with the why can't I think of his brother?
Jamie.
Yes, Jamie. What I forget what even happened to Jamie.
So we got with Brienne,
Yeah, right.
and then was like, I gotta go save my sister. Showed up, died.
Oh, that is right. He did die. He
They
died. I
in each
totally
other's
forgot
arms
about
in
it.
the rocks.
Yeah, and then it was like that's just how he went out, and then obviously his brother found him and started crying and shit like that.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you did already betray her and like leave to go fight for the North against the army of the dead,
Yeah.
and then fell in love with someone else.
You did?
And then he was like, fuck all that.
Yeah, dude. He's like, dude. I had kids with my sister. I gotta go back.
I gotta go get her.
I gotta go back.
I mean, she was pregnant with this child again.
Yeah, she was with his child again, and then like that other dude.
Brienne was like caught him as he was trying to leave. He was like, "You're a good man." And he goes, "Am I a good man? I pushed a kid out of a tower." Like, you did a lot of other fucked up shit.
Yeah,
between
dude,
then
it
and
was
now.
it was like-
You did some other crazy shit between then and now. That's just the only. Oh, I pushed that kid out of a tower.
I mean, that was bad, but it's like crazy. That's the first thing that you were like.
He was in a jail cell with his cousin for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And killed him
Yeah.
and didn't get away. Like, that was his escape plan, and it didn't work.
Yeah. That is wild. That is wild. Also, I am pissed that the queen never got like what she really because she was a bitch the entire series.
I wanted
bro.
her to die in Dragonfire.
I thought Khaleesi was gonna come, and I thought that's how she was gonna die. Like, make her stand in front of everybody and kill her.
How many times did the dragon fly towards the keep and not do anything to the keep? It's like, clearly that's where she's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, she was legitimately that whole time just standing in a window,
Yeah.
watching the city burn.
Yeah. Not giving a fuck.
Not really like, and then like she's like, the fleet will take care of it, and then Qyburn's like, the fleet's gone. The Golden Company's dead. Like,
Yeah.
this battle's been going on 15 minutes, and we lost.
Well, I mean, it took that quick, bro.
It was one dragon. Imagine if she had all three.
It was one dragon. It was also like when they pulled out of being like, listen, we're not gonna help you fight the dead. They're like already had a little built up anger. So like, fuck you. I'm going after your ass now for sure.
Yeah.
And then she was, but it didn't make sense. You are right though. That's the one thing that kind of pissed me off is like, why did she want to fucking kill him all at the end?
She said, fuck all that. City burns.
She just fuck all that fly. And it's like, bro, that's why that Jon Snow had to kill you. Mm-hmm. And she was like, listen, we can run together. We can run together. I'm also glad that they didn't put him as like king. They were just like, you know what, dude, let's just send this guy back to the Watch. Send this dude back to the Watch.
Like, you pissed off a large amount of the only living people left in this part of the world. So,
yeah, you don't. And it is wild. Remember when the Watch tried to kill him too?
Yeah.
And then
you mean they did kill him?
Well, they did kill him, and he got brought back by the fucking fire god or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the Lord of Light.
Lord of Light. Sorry, yeah.
That guy not explained at all.
That bro. The entire time, I was asking myself, who the fuck is Lord of Light?
He's just a god that's not part of the seven.
Yeah, right. That's what that's what I thought.
Yep, that's it.
And it went from the fucking little girl, that guy teaching the little girl about that, and then them like this witch lady.
Yeah.
Who every time she takes off that necklace, she goes back to her old self or whatever. And then she ends up just walking in the distance, dying.
Dying of old age.
Just
and takes the necklace off, dies of old age.
And it was like...
And that was just like... What the fuck was that?
You know what? I was like, job ain't over. I don't know if you realize job
We got other things going on.
Yeah. You kind of... If you think... She kind of backed out early. She kind of left them hanging fucking pretty early, if you ask me.
She just she helped defeat the army of the dead and told Arya that she was going to kill the Night King. In the weirdest way. She's like... You're going to kill some of the blue eyes.
Yeah.
I just hope she'd get it.
Yeah. And it's like...
And Arya was like...
We're going to leave you with that information.
I probably just could kill that motherfucker. I could.
Yeah.
Just jump out of a tree, Assassin's Creed style.
It is also funny, too, like, at the end, they're all, like, all the siblings are standing, and they're like, you know, Jon Snow's making his way. And he goes to the first one, like, oh, what are you... And, you know, she... did our whole testimony where she's like, I don't think we want the North to be part of the Seven Kingdoms.
Also wild that she just could make that call.
Also, that's what I was thinking. There was like, for years it's been like this, and they're just like, now that's okay. But guess what? That's all right because her brother will run the 6 kingdoms. And you're like, all right, like how the fuck did this guy how did they get this deal? How did they get
Wasn't it kind of wild that a guy who was prisoner, a hand of the queen, who was no longer a hand of the queen, who orchestrated the murder of the queen, was kind of like, that guy in the wheelchair should be in charge. Yeah. I don't know what else to say it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be in charge. He should be in charge.
And they were like, all right, this guy has our best interest for us.
And then
he's like, I'm the 3-eye Raven. I'm the 3-eye Raven, and I'm the fucking
never
king.
Explain that. Never was like, okay, whatever that means.
This dude, like, he wouldn't see them forever, and they'd be like, hey, what's going on, man? He'd be like, I'm the 3-eye Raven now. And we're like, everyone's like, what the fuck does that mean, bro?
I could see all of history.
Yeah, I can see all the history. And it's like, dude, did you just have this? No, I actually been having this since I was a child, but now I had some guy in a tree explain it to me.
A man who was thousands of years old, living in a tree, waited for me to show up so he could teach me how to do this so I could be king.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that part. Till right now, until
he explained it to me, and then I let a lot of people die to bring me here, and then now, you know what I mean?
I had to let thousands of innocents die.
I had to let so many people die to find out it was a 3-eye Raven. Now I get to have this title, and it's like, what's that mean? And never explains it.
Immediately, next thing he says, that prisoner who just elected me king is now my hand. And everyone was like.
And everyone was like, no, okay. we want to execute him. We want to execute him because he wasn't in favor for the queen or whatever, or like Khaleesi or whatever. Yeah. And he was like, he will now make up for his mistakes. And we were like, and everyone was like, all right, man. Like any other time, bro, there's no way this would go down like this. And then also when they laughed at that one dude to raise his hand.
Oh, the guy stood up and was like, I've been a general in 2 wars. And Sansa's just like, Uncle, sit down.
Yeah.
No one's voting for you. No one even knows who you are.
Yeah.
No one's met you before.
Yeah, so sit down. But it is funny. Like, she goes, yeah, I'm going to go back to the North, right? I'm going to run that shit there. Ask the little girl. She just says, oh, I'm just going to go travel now.
What's west of Westeros? I don't know. No one does. I'm going to go find out.
I'm going to go.
Who the fuck are you?
Also, I don't know if you know who you just fought. Like, you just fought the dead not too long ago, right? You were there for that. And your next thing after you win the war and watch, first of all, everyone die in King's Landing is like I think I need to get out of town. I think I need to get out of here for a bit.
She was in the shit.
Dude, she was in the shit.
She was in the shit.
Yeah. She got taught by that fucking one dude who is this. He kept calling himself the faceless man, the Lord of Light.
Never once was the Lord of Light. He would
just talk about the Lord. He was the faceless God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Different
sorry.
God.
Different God.
Another
Different
God.
I'm mixing
another God who also gave powers.
Yeah.
So listen.
The man with no name.
Listen. Okay. There's 7 main gods.
Yeah.
Throughout the show, do nothing. There's 2 smaller gods, 3 smaller gods who are barely mentioned.
Yeah.
One brings back the fucking dead multiple times. Another one has just a league of assassins that can change their face at any time. Mm-hmm. And the third one creates a 3-eyed raven.
Yeah. And by the way, I just want to say
they all
happen to fucking be the same family too, which is
and they were like, the Starks will do it.
Yeah, the Starks are the one, and they're like, really, and like Winterfell, the people up the farthest up north, and they're like, yeah, them. They got everything. They're like, really, no one from King's Landing, not one. Like people that have been like in power forever.
No,
no. The gods are like, I think we need to switch some shit up.
Well, to be fair, the people in King's Landing did disregard all the other gods except the 7.
Yeah, they did.
They cut down the elder trees.
Yep.
They assassinated or murdered all the faceless men.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and the Lord of Light was outlawed because of blood magic.
Right. All right.
So
right.
They disregarded all the real gods.
Yeah. These 7 right here, the tight.
But then it's hard to say because then the children of the tree who made the Night King, when you went in that cave to get the dragon's glass. Like, they had a drawing of a star with 7 points.
Right.
And when the the White Walkers killed that castle and made a 7-point star out of a corpse. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
But never once was the 7 like, we should get involved with this.
Yeah. We should get involved with this. Yeah, no, it was just, I don't know.
All these lesser gods are kind of pulling weight out here.
Yeah.
That guy's bringing people from the dead just because someone else asked.
God.
Literally, it was just a random person. Like, wasn't even a priest anymore. Was like, oh, shit, dude, please bring my boy back. And did it 7 times.
And he was like, bro, I could. Yeah, he was like, I'll try. And then finally, the one where he does die, does he end up actually dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
But he got stabbed multiple times.
Right.
Like,
but it was
9 times.
But it's like, dude, let that guy go. Like,
well, it was kind of like there wasn't a priest there to ask for him not to be dead.
Yeah. It was funny every time when like a dude gets stabbed, he'd be like praying, just bring him back, and then this dude would be like, half. And this dude would be like, yeah, I'm here.
The hound cut that man in half.
Yeah,
like at the torso in half, and a random guy who was drunk all the time walked up, put his hands on both parts of that man's corpse, and said, "Please bring back my boy." And the Lord was like, granted. Wish granted.
Dude, literally, the bond with these two, tight. I gotta let them in.
These guys are fucking brothers, man.
Yeah.
I can't break this up. These guys got each other's back.
Yeah, the hound's fucking shit too, bro, where he was like out there and then he had to fight his brother.
And like everyone who came back from the dead was like, there's no afterlife. There's nothing. Never addressed that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Jon Snow said that. They're like, what was it like?
Snow said that. The other guy who got brought back was like, there's nothing there. I've died 7 times. There's fucking
Listen, I've died every time. I'm telling you, there's nothing. I don't know how I'm alive.
Darkness. It's just darkness.
Why does the Lord want to keep me up, bro? Why does the Lord... But like, it's all that. Also, Theon Greyjoy. His death protecting I can't think of his name. Bran. I was almost gonna say Brian. Bran.
The thing was, he went off in the end. Like, he killed a lot of White Walkers.
No, he did.
And then he was surrounded and was like,
he looked.
I'm gonna rush him.
But he looked, and then he just said, and Bran says to him,
"You're a good man."
He just says, "You're a good." Knows he's gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Watches him fucking die. A minute later, the main dead walker is walking up to him. His sister just comes out of nowhere,
literally through the air.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed style. Jumps off a tree.
Surrounded, by the way.
So no idea how she got in there without anyone seeing her.
Yeah.
Out of the air, just stabs him in the neck.
And that's it. It's the end.
Battle's done.
And it's like, bitch, you couldn't come 2 minutes earlier. 2 minutes earlier, you would have saved this man.
Theon literally just looked around, saw he was surrounded. Bran said, "You're a good man." He goes, "I'm going out on that note. I'm rushing this man with a spear."
And he's like, "I'll do that for you. I'll go." Even though my dick's been cut off.
Yeah.
Fucking everything's happened to me. I'm no longer, like, I was mentally just fucking in prison for so long.
Yeah, like
and
he got broke pretty hard.
Yeah, he got, bro, and he was like, I am Reek.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, holy fuck. This dude, the Battle of the Bastards, though, got to be my favorite battle.
Dude.
Listen,
that scene where the Stark kid died, I can't remember his name. It's like Rickon.
Yeah, Rickon, yeah.
Dies in the field, and now Jon's trapped between the army and a storm of arrows.
Yeah.
And he just takes his belt off and grabs only his sword and just is ready to take on a whole army.
Yeah.
That was badass.
That was badass. It was also like, bro, that guy was playing a mental game with them, and it's still funny, I find, with his character, not Jon Snow, the other guy, where at the end, where he's finally defeated and everyone's broken into the castle, he's still talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's still...
Right up to the end where his own dogs eat him.
Yeah.
He's talking smack.
He's talking the most shit. And then it's like, well, you said they weren't hungry for a couple days.
You literally have been talking 3 separate times. You mentioned you haven't fed them in a week.
Yeah. I haven't fed them in a week. They're itch. And that was crazy where he would just be done with women and be like, all right, now go run in the woods and have my hounds find you. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Me
dude.
and my girlfriend are going to chase you through the woods with dogs now.
Yeah. And then when they had to push her off the fucking edge.
Oh, my God. Yeah, she was crazy.
Yeah. And then she died, and it was like, well.
And that was never even investigated.
That was never even addressed. He
never even investigated.
By the way, didn't even look hurt. That was technically his main chick. Like, yeah, he did marry Sansa.
For political reasons.
For political reasons. But, like, it was never.
He was like...
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
just the Kennel Master's daughter.
Yeah, and then, like, bro, he killed... Because does he end up killing his dad? Yeah, he does kill his dad.
I think so.
Because where he finds out that...
Yeah.
That baby...
Yeah.
Like, also, brother, you got years before that baby is going to be a problem. I know he was
take care of it.
I know he was like, I'm going to take care of this.
I'm going to feed my pregnant mom to these dogs now.
Yeah. Was it his mom?
It was like his
stepmom, right? Because he was a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not her. Yeah. But like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But honestly, when I found out that Jon Snow was a Targaryen, that shit did blow my mind. Where you find out he was born somewhere else, and then like they were gonna like Robert Baratheon was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
If you found out he was a Targaryen, so it's like, bro, we just gonna say he's a Snow.
Yeah.
Which was just whatever.
Like that means like Eddard lied to everyone, including his wife.
Yeah.
Unless she knew.
Maybe she knew.
Is that why she hated him?
Maybe. Oh shit! Maybe
because his father killed her first husband.
Yes. That actually makes fucking way more sense now.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Okay, that way. Okay, I don't know how we figured it. We had to just brainstorm it out here and figure it out. But
because
like,
their names all sound the fucking same.
Yeah, their names do sound the same. It does get confusing.
Yeah.
Like you got to remember Lannister, Stark.
No, I meant the Targaryens.
Oh, the Targaryens
all sound the fucking same.
Oh,
all the dudes' names sound the same.
Their names sound the same. Yeah. But it is like, bro, when you found out he was a Targaryen, my mind blew. I was like,
shit.
I was like, oh shit. This dude's supposed to be the king.
Daenerys is like, you can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
You can't tell anyone or our lives are ruined.
Yeah.
20 seconds later, literally the scene cuts to the next conversation. He goes, I have to tell you something.
Yeah. This dude also, I want to say Jon Snow throughout the entire series is constantly breaking rules, like never listening to them fully.
No.
And never one time, like, I mean, well, they did one time try to kill him. But I'm saying, like, anybody, like, remember that dude, like, literally the first episode, it's like this guy traveled the wrong area. He went into a place he wasn't supposed to. They found him, and they were like, I'm trying to tell you the dead are coming. I've seen the dead. They're coming.
The White Walkers are coming.
Listen, this guy is out of his mind. Let's execute him right now.
In front of Jon Snow.
Yeah.
By the way, like, he watched his dad cut that man's head off.
Yeah.
One swing.
And they're like, hey, shouldn't we listen to that guy that's talking about how there hasn't been White Walkers for 1,000 years? This man is lying.
He broke his oath.
Yeah.
He broke his oath. He might be correct. I hope he's not. But he broke his oath, so he must die.
So and then like they like the speech that they have to give, like, by the power invested in me, I sentence you to execution or whatever. And fucking, yeah, dude. I don't know. All that shit's fucking. It's so crazy to me.
I'm so glad I never have to see it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
I might read the books now.
The books?
Yeah, well, they've just been sitting on my desk for months.
Were they holding up any of our projectors before?
No, I got this from Matt. Thanks, Matt.
Oh, Matt gave you Game
Yeah.
of Thrones? Nice, bro.
Well, he kind of just was like, "You want these?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're leather bound. I'll take them."
Because they're working on I think the last book right now or something, right? We searched that up not too long
Yeah,
ago.
he's not gonna finish.
You don't think
that.
he's gonna finish it? I thought we searched it up. It was like by 2026 he was gonna finish
Can
it.
we look that up again? The last Game of Thrones book release date.
Last Game of Thrones. Nice, dude.
Oh my god, I almost died.
No. Oh
No,
are the Winds of the Winter ever coming out? What is that?
go down. First suggestion.
Yeah, 2024 seems unlikely. Oh, 2025 is possible. So okay,
So the last book came out in 2011.
yeah.
They're saying 2024 doesn't look likely.
Yeah, does not looking not looking quite right. Yeah, maybe 2025, whatever. I thought we searched it up like not too long ago. That's
So
why
I feel like if I read the books, by the time I finish the last one, it'll be released.
I could.
So I will never read them. So never give the people the satisfaction.
Be bitter about it.
Yeah.
Fuck
If
you.
I don't finish the books, the last one won't come out. That's what I mean.
Dude, that's good. Headstrong. You know, headstrong.
I mean, I would say more narcissistic.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Put your spin on it, but yeah. All right, man. Well, 2 years is up.
How long are we into this?
1 hour, 6 minutes.
How long was our first episode?
An hour exactly.
Let's cut 6 minutes of footage.
Well, man, that's it.
We're 2 years into this, man.
2 years in.
We've gotten so much better.
So much.
We
better.
didn't even mention any of the stuff we told we weren't going to talk about.
Yeah.
Our first episode, we did the opposite of that.
Our first episode, we tackled some hard issues and didn't address any of them.
Just kind of brought them up.
Yeah.
Brought them to the public's attention is
Yeah.
what we did.
Like mental health, that's going to shit. Anyways, we should talk about something else.
Hey, do you hate yourself and everything about life? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you see this article I found earlier?
Yeah, man, they will tell you why.
This bear.
Yeah, we did a lot on this. On this fucking, we've tried food. Raine's given us foods from other countries that are
Garbage.
not the
Garbage.
greatest.
Trash.
But like,
Sorry.
Raine.
No, they were not good.
They were not
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
We
no,
had
I-
Except for the second time around. Those
Second time
cans
around,
Those were good.
You did
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
You did
those
good
were
with
good.
those.
With that first, like, if I ever see anything like that again, I will vomit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I get it. They were not, I was vomiting from the
It was
smell
gross.
So,
Like, they just
Cheese
smelled
water.
bad.
Oh.
yeah, it was pretty bad.
Cheese
Sorry about
water
that
was the
one
worst.
again.
Don't ever say that to me.
Oh, dude.
Why was Squirtle on the can? Anyway. I think about that all the time.
We did.
Why were they like, you know what reminds me of cheese water? Squirtle. The
I kind
Pokemon.
of get it.
Do you?
A little bit.
Okay.
Look at the guy. It looks like cheese water.
He.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Don't Google him.
I'm Googling him. Tell me you don't think about cheese water.
I do now because he was on the can of the worst steak he's been. Like, I've drank water from a pond. Not supposed to do that. Tasted better than cheese water.
No doubt.
Oh my god. But yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
We watched people die before we had a camera.
Yeah, I can't do anything fun now because you guys can see it.
We watched people die. We've had crazy conversations in here.
We've had some pretty cool people on.
Some pretty cool
Like
people.
2,
A lot. Stop
maybe
it.
3. I'll let you decide.
None of our friends. I don't want.
No,
want
none of our
yeah,
friends.
it's
No,
none of our
I know.
friends.
Those are fillers.
But yeah, just out here, just putting it up in the Windsor scene. Putting it up out
We're
here.
definitely the most popular podcast in town.
Gotta be.
We have to
Probably.
be. Yeah.
We gotta be.
We have to be.
Yeah.
I dare you to find someone in town with more views than us.
I mean, it's even like it's like my dad. The garbage man that we're gonna have on soon. My dad brought it up to him. He was like, "Oh, like my daughter works for a podcast called Forklift Certified," and right away he was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen them around. They're the little like the rectangle logo." My dad's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I've seen those guys around. Like people know of us."
Ha.
Yeah, it's because I've been shoving stickers on everywhere. The Forklift Certified
Every
logo.
public bathroom I'm in, I
Yeah.
put a sticker on.
I should do that in public bathroom. Just fucking.
We got to start putting it on light posts around town.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone else puts their sticker on
that's
my
what
post.
Tequila Bob's did. Tequila Bob's. How do you think Tequila Bob's became one of the biggest clubs when we were in our prime?
Because we saw the stickers everywhere.
It was on the light post when you would stop. And obviously, when you're stopped going to work in the morning, you want to see that
tequila shots.
Tequila shots early in the
You know
morning.
what would cure my hangover right now? Tequila shots.
But yeah, we're out here just doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. But
Yeah, we're
honestly,
not gonna stop.
Yeah,
You'd have to pry this microphone away from my cold, dead hands.
I may weld it to my hand. I'm gonna figure that shit out. I'm gonna figure that shit
or
out.
give me $20.
Give me $20 and I'll never do it again.
That's more profits than I made from that. I'm in a profit.
We'd actually be
loss.
up. We'd actually be up.
We're in a major net loss on this. Any kind of kickback, I'll take.
I had to take out a second mortgage. Yeah, it'd be like I had to take a second.
I'm living on a house of debt and lies. I'll never pay off the loans I had to take
But
out.
listen, we'll keep going into debt for you.
For you.
For you.
Tune in next week. We're getting $500 mic stands.
All right.
Right?
Right. We are. We are. I'm like, that's what we need. Remember we were doing that for a little bit? I'm like, what if we just get a new arm for us?
Why are we not quitting our jobs? What if the answer is $300 microphones for every person here?
Listen, I think the problem is those 9 hours that I am doing something else, I'm not focused on this. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. My
But
job's the problem.
my job's the problem. But honestly, until next time,
Yeah. I won't be happy this time.
you'll be happy. Stop
Next year? No.
it. Yeah.
We're still not working only at this.
We had to take out a second job. We had to reduce them to one a week.
It's fine.
Yeah. But
Thanks for having me.
yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Thanks.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
But all right, we're out of here. Goodbye.
All right. Peace out,
everyone.
guys.
Just received in our newspaper.